Somewhere along the way, yoga picked up a message it was never supposed to carry. And the message is this: your body is a project, and yoga is how you fix it. You see it everywhere: before and after photos, pose progressions that start with beginner and end with something that looks like it requires a different skeleton. And the implication that the point of showing up is to become something other than what you already are. And if you've ever looked at that and thought, I don't think yoga is for someone like me, I want to talk about where that feeling actually comes from, because it's not coming from you. Yoga was never designed to fix your body. It was designed to help you return to it. Ooh, those are completely different things. One starts from the premise that something is wrong. The other starts from the premise that you've been away from yourself for a while and it's time to come back. I think I like the second premise better. The poses, the breath, the practice, none of it is meant to be a performance. It's meant to be a conversation between you and your own body. And you cannot have that conversation if you spend the whole time trying to look like someone else. When I was new to yoga, I spent a lot of energy trying not to look like I was struggling. Getting up and down from the floor was a whole production. It was a struggle. Everyone else moved between standing and the mat like it cost them nothing. And I'm over here taking 3 times as long, using my hand, probably making a face, probably making some noises. You know what I'm talking about. And once I finally got to the floor, I couldn't sit cross-legged because my hips were so tight. My knees are basically up by my ears. And I spent so much energy managing how I looked because I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. And so I had hardly anything left over for learning. And my instructor, God bless this man, did something I have never forgotten. Instead of telling me to push harder to go deeper, he told me to close my eyes and visualize the person I would be in 1 year of consistent practice. Not forced, not white knuckling through poses I wasn't ready for. Just consistent, small movements, small breaths, showing up. He had me visualize how I moved, how I felt in my body, how I wanted to feel in my body, what it was like just to be there without fighting anything. That reframe changed everything. I stopped measuring myself against everyone else in the room, and I started paying attention to what was actually happening inside my own body. And I started celebrating things that probably looked ridiculous from the outside. I didn't care. The first time I could sit cross-legged without my knees screaming, I celebrated that. The first time I touched my shins in a forward fold, not my toes, my shins, I celebrated that too. Because that was real. That was mine and nobody else's. Or nobody else's timeline had anything to do with it. Your body is not behind. It's not broken. It's not a problem waiting to be solved. And it's the only body you're ever going to have. It's the only one you're ever going to live in. And it's gotten you this far. That matters. And a practice that asks you to be at war with it before you've even started is not a practice. It's just another thing on the list of ways you're not enough yet. Real yoga, the kind that actually changes something, starts with curiosity, not correction. It asks your body, what do you need today? Not, what should it look like by Friday? And the wins along the way, the small, unglamorous, nobody else would notice wins, those are the whole point, not the destination, the noticing. And at 2C Yoga in Nampa, that's the practice we teach. Not yoga's performance, yoga's permission. Permission to stop performing. If you're local, Nampa, Boise, Caldwell, Meridian, anywhere in Canyon County, come try our 3 weeks of yoga. It's unlimited for $70. Your body is welcome here exactly as it is today. Our new student link is in the description below. Your body has never been the problem. Come back to it. That's all yoga is asking.